The food you made for me today was as disgusting as ever.
What?
The burger you packed me for lunch. The meat was like a hockey puck. The bread was soggy. How could you be this bad at cooking?
I didn't think it was that bad.
You must be delusional. A good wife should be able to cook well for her husband. You should take notes from my mom.
Yeah. But your mom is just really good at cooking. You know, I used to cook in a restaurant, so I don't think my cooking is as bad as you say it is.
Get a grip. I don't want to hear any more excuses out of you.
Why do you have to be so critical about the way I cook? You're being really offensive. Just stop it.
I'll stop when you can make me something actually edible.
Whatever. I won't make anything else for you anymore.
You're just gonna run away from your responsibilities as a housewife.
Well, I was thinking about starting to work again.
What? Well,
If you're just going to complain about my cooking every day, I'd rather find something else to do. So, I was thinking maybe I'd go back to working at a restaurant.
you're just using that as an excuse to neglect what you have to do at home. If you go back to working at a restaurant, you'd be taking away the time we have to spend together. Isn't that why you quit once we got married?
Yeah, but I just feel bad if you think the food I make for you is this awful.
I really don't want to keep having the same conversation with you, Clara. I've been nice up until now. Stop testing my patience. Why can't you be more like my mom? She's never served me a bad meal in my life. Why don't you go learn how to cook from her? I feel bad for our future kids if they have to eat the slop you put on the table. How are you gonna feel when they tell you, Mommy, this food is nasty?
Yeah, that's why I want to go back to work in a restaurant.
And if you do, you won't finish work until late at night, right? So who's gonna make me dinner?
If you really think my cooking is that bad, why don't you just cook for yourself?
Wow. You just want to be lazy, don't you? That's it. You're fired from being my wife.
I'm not trying to be lazy. Stop being so sarcastic. You're being really mean to me.
What's the point if I cook for myself? You're the one that needs to practice and get better at making something that doesn't taste terrible. As your husband, it's my duty to eat the food you put in front of me, even if it does taste like vomit.
I really can't believe how big of a jerk you're being. If you honestly think that, I don't want to force you to eat what I make for you.
No, I'll eat it. Unfortunately, I have no choice now that I'm married to you.
You don't have to eat it if you don't want to. I really don't mind if you eat whatever you want.
As a married couple, we have to support each other, don't we? So I'll keep eating your vile cooking if it means you'll eventually get better. You should be grateful you don't have to cook for anyone else but me. You don't have to work at a restaurant. Just practice cooking at home.
What about the dinner I made last night? You took one bite, then threw it in the trash.
Oh yeah, that was a real nightmare. I honestly thought you were trying to poison me. I'm shocked you thought that was fit for a human being to eat.
And then, what did you say after? If this is what you expect me to eat, I'd rather find my dinner in a dumpster.
Yeah, and I meant it. Is it really too much to ask for my wife to cook something that doesn't make me want to puke? Man, I really wish my mom was still cooking for me. If only I didn't get married. Whatever. I'm a good guy, so I promise to keep biting the bullet so you can get better at cooking.
This is nonsense.
What?
If that's how you feel, does that mean you're just going to insult the way I cook forever?
Not forever. Just until you actually get better.
Where is all of this coming from? You never said anything like this before we got married.
I don't remember if I did or not.
I never thought you'd complain this much.
What's your problem? Now you're trying to play the victim? You're the one who got worse at cooking. Could you possibly blame me for that? Just shut up with the excuses.
Fine. You can make your own dinner tonight. You should try at least once to do it on your own.
You're out of your mind. Cooking isn't a man's job. A man doesn't belong in the kitchen. It's embarrassing to even think about. Me cooking would be the same as saying my wife at home is useless. I don't think you could get any worse. I believe in you to get better. Just do it.
When are you going to stop complaining?
Yeah, maybe I'll complain, but that doesn't mean I won't keep eating the food you put in front of me. Even if it tastes like dog food, I guess I have to keep eating it. Luckily for you, I'm a man that can tough it out through anything. Even if I puke, I'll keep on eating.
Why do you have to think like that? Whatever. You don't have to eat the food I make anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at your parents' house right now.
What are you doing there?
I had a long talk with your mom. In fact, I even cooked for her. You told me to go learn from her, didn't you?
Yeah, so what? What did you tell her?
I told her everything. I showed her everything you've been texting me.
Why would you do that?
Your mom was actually really impressed with what I made.
Oh, wow.
And then she told me she never actually cooked for you as much as you said she did. In fact, she said she barely cooked for you at all. She couldn't believe the way you were talking to me and apologized like 100 times.
Okay,
What do you mean, okay? You lied to me, didn't you?
I wouldn't say lie.
Honestly, I've had enough.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about everything. The way you lie to me. The way you talk to me. The way you insult the food I work hard to make for you. What's it going to take to make you happy?
Like I said, I never lied to you.
Whatever. I want a divorce.
What? Are you insane? Why do you want to get divorced?
I've already packed my stuff and left. That's the real reason why I'm here right now. I came to tell them I'm leaving you.
Don't go anywhere. I'm coming there right now. I'll be there as soon as I finish work.
Don't bother. Both your parents think it's for the best too.
What? What do you mean they think it's for the best?
Now they know all about how you verbally abuse me, and how you throw away everything I make for you to eat. I told them everything.
No, you're wrong. There's a reason for why I did that.
Oh, is that an excuse? You really love excuses, don't you?
No, I'm being serious. Just listen to me. I actually love everything you've ever cooked for me, but there's always room for improvement, right? That's why I said your cooking was disgusting, even though I actually enjoyed it. I just wanted you to get even better.
Why would you do that?
I just thought if you could focus more on your cooking, you'd be able to get better.
You're the one who needs to focus on how you're talking to me. What you're saying is ridiculous.
I just wanted you to make food that I like.
How was I supposed to know what you like if you said everything I made for you was bad? It's impossible.
But everything I said was to help you. It was all to help you be a better cook.
I'm the one with the cooking experience. I'm the one who worked for a long time at a restaurant. If you can't put up with my cooking, it's the same as saying you can't put up with me at all.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. You have to understand that I'm really telling you the truth now.
To be honest, I couldn't care less.
Don't say that.
I've put up with this kind of abuse for nearly a year now. I'm emotionally exhausted.
What do you mean?
It means that I've decided I'm leaving you and nothing's going to change my mind.
But why? I literally just told you how delicious I think your cooking is. Like I said, I thought not telling you was for your own good. A bird will never learn to fly if it doesn't leave the nest, right? I had to push you to make you better.
Lalmeo, what are you talking about? Now I'm the one who's sick of hearing excuses. Between yesterday and today, I've really had enough of your abuse.
Please don't say that. We have a long future ahead of ourselves.
Even if, for argument's sake, You actually were tough on me to try and make me better. Did you really have to throw out the food I made for you? I don't think you realize how much effort I put in, so I could make that for you. Do you have any idea how long it took to make that?
Like 3 hours?
No, you idiot. It took almost a full day. All that work for you to just take one bite and throw it out.
Clara, I'm really sorry. I had no idea you went through all that trouble just to make dinner for me.
And on top of all that, you forgot about our 1 year anniversary yesterday.
Just please give me a chance to make it up to you. I'm so sorry.
Too late. I'm not home, and I've already left your parents' house. The first step for me leaving you was telling your parents about it, and now that's finished. I'm not setting foot in our house again.
Don't say that. Just please cook for me one more time. I promise to be honest and tell you how good I think your cooking is.
I think it's a little late for telling the truth. You really put me through hell this past year. Your parents gave me some money to help me get through this. They said it was the least they could do after raising a son who could be so cruel to his own wife. You better work hard so you can repay your parents.
You can't be serious. Are you really leaving me?
Unlike you, I don't lie. So yes, I'm really leaving you.
Clara, please. I love you. Just give me another chance. I'll do whatever it takes to get you back.
You're really desperate, aren't you? It's too late to fix things. Oh yeah. By the way, your parents said they've disowned you. They had no idea you were such a horrible person. I guess all that's left for you to do is to go try your excuses out on your parents. Clara left the divorce papers with Arthur's parents. Arthur was reluctant at first, but he eventually signed and submitted the forms for the divorce. However, Arthur was seen loitering outside of Clara's home where her parents believed she was staying. There were even reports of him stalking her, and he was eventually taken into custody by the police. A restraining order was filed against him. Clara began working at a restaurant in her old hometown. She's looking forward to finally being independent and free from Arthur's abuse.